Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the AL Central, Trevor Bauer grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Indians got the win over the Rangers 5-2. Pushing toward the record, they now have 18 straight victories. The Red Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-0. The Detroit Tigers put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Rays 2-1. The Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-5. Giancarlo Stanton launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading the Yankees to a win over Houston 6-2. The Marlins combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-2. The Nationals picked up 14 hits in total as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-4. The Rockies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 7-1. The Cincinnati Reds amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the best of the Brewers at home 9-8. The Arizona Diamondbacks grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 8-5. The San Diego Padres launched 3 home runs as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 3-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Texas Rangers and the Cleveland Indians. The Tribe continue one of the longest winning streaks in baseball history as they hunt for win number 19 next. Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Up next for the Rangers, Delino DeShields. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I'm looking to see if Shin-Soo Choo can turn it around. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production, a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
So next to the plate for Texas, Adrian Beltre. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Rangers set down in order. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Paul Hamels is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matty, it's no secret to this offense what they have to do today. They have a pitching staff, top to bottom, that is super low in ERA. Guys pound the zone, keep the ball in the ballpark, and execute their game plan. So on the offensive side, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Know you got the horses on the mound for your team. Go out and find a way to manufacture a few runs to take some pressure off these guys.
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The Shields is there, 2 gone.
Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch on its way. Up around the face. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Two out, nobody on. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's Joey Gallo now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
First baseman, Joey Gallo.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Lindor moving to his right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Past history with Mike Clevenger, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First offering on its way. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is in there with a one-out triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
Here's Rougned Odor now. And he takes ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brett Nicholas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike two. The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Past history with Mike Clevenger, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The 3-2 one more time. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Edwin Encarnacion now. He went deep in the contest last night.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Now the 2-1 is taken high above the zone.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Michael Brantley. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Encarnacion on at first. Nobody out. And there's ball 1. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. 1 down.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Adrian Beltre, a future Hall of Famer. Nothing this guy can't do. Probably the best in the business at coming in on that slow roller with that underhand bazooka to first base.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Thames. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Thames, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And this one gets away. Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Still 1-2.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away.
Fielder number 3, Delano Duffield.
First offering on its way. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Lindor right there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball. Now the 2-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder. Got him. A reminder that we'll have Cleveland Indians baseball for you all season long on the show as you get a look right there at the Tribe's upcoming schedule over the next 7 days. In now for Cleveland, Francisco Mejia. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Odor towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hamels is ready. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 2-1 misses down below the knees.
It's 3-1.
The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lindor is off of first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
1 and 2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
He swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Edwin Encarnacion now, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Hamels ready with the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And he may be a little winded up there after this long at-bat, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's another 1-2. Line to the right side. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Indians hit is going to be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Outside, 2-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now that's popped up. Beltre on the move, and no one will get this one. Encarnacion stands at second with no outs. Another full count pitch home. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Now at the plate, Eric Thames, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Ready now, Tyler Naquin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Center fielder number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bradley Zimmer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Hamels comes set. 1-2 on its way. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
I think he's shown you right there. He's trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Rougned Odor. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready for another chance? Brett Nicholas. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And oh, gear. That caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's Jurickson Profar. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And that's the second out.
Now batting number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Striding into the box, Elvis Andrews, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to him now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Odor at second with 2 down. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. Hard hit to first. Gallo takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. This is in the air out to right. Mazara's on the move. A leap, but he can't make the play. And he'll pull into second with one away. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off after the break. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So next to the plate for Texas, Joey Gallo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Kipnis. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rangers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A runner at first with no outs here. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1. Ramirez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There goes the runner. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in by Beltre for the second out.
First baseman, number 7, Eric Thames.
Ready for another shot now, Eric Thames. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Ready for another chance, Tyler Naquin. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Mike Napoli will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Mike Napoli.
D-Rod.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A 1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Back here in Cleveland, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Mike Napoli will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Rajai Davis is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 26, Rajai Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. This is skied into short left center. Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Couple of walks for him thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Ball.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out. Cleveland Indians Charities was established in 1989. Its mission is to make a positive contribution to the quality of life Northeast Ohio youth by providing educational and recreational opportunities. For information, visit the Indians online at MLB.com.
And up next will be Brett Nicholas. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We are still scoreless. Again, Bradley Zimmer, 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. The 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. Andrus gets down and dirty. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play to rob them of a hit.
Yan Gomes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Missed with a breaking ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes to Shields to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Jose Leclerc takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is lifted out to left. Profar moves over. 2 gone. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one gets away.
0-1.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Kipnis has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Profar. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Indians leave 1. Still no score. Yan Gomes will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 8, Yan Gomes. Now pitching for the Indians, number 24, Andrew Miller.
Here's Jurickson Profar. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Here's Elvis Andrus now. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another 2-2 offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
And here's the 2nd generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Popped up. Kipnis shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 delivery. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 1-1 home. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Well, he got a lot of that ball, but nothing to show for it to start the home 8. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. 0-0 our score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home. Turned on down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Michael Brantley waits on deck. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now for Cleveland, Eric Thames. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Now batting, right fielder, Rajay Davis.
Now at the plate, Rajay Davis. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Spin and a throw back to second. And the runner back easily. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Pickoff move to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, and he'll dive back in safely. The next 0-2. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The count now at 2-1. Thames over at second. Davis on at first with 2 down. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Indians forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Indians 1 and the Rangers nothing. Nice night for baseball here in Cleveland as we welcome you back to the 9th inning in this one. Cody Allen in the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Cody Allen.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And low, it's a ball and a strike. It's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A windup and the 0-1. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Beltre is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Texas down to their final strike in this one. He struck him out, and the Rangers are gone here this evening.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Cleveland Indians came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Andrew Miller gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Cody Allen hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final night score for a ball game tonight. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 1 run, 4 runs, no runs, lost 11 to nothing. For the Rangers, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error, and left 5 to nothing. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that the regional fans report affordable service to and from the breakfast season. The rapid transit, direct service to Tower City, only before 20 o'clock. The breakfast season is 2 walkway to Game.